think it's very important we get a gritty performance and hopefully 3 points.
Nigel, as we head into Coventry, how important is it to be positive about the things we can do rather than kind of reflect too much on what you didn't go so well against Birmingham?
I don't think we can't brush it under the carpet. I mean, that's the bottom line. The frustration from the other night was our fluidity with the ball at times, and our sort of carelessness was with the basics. I mean, yeah, unlucky with the first goal, but analysing where it came from, we had possession that we could have got further up the field, didn't do it, and the second and third goals were just really poor, and there's no getting away from that. So I don't ever believe in just saying, yeah, let's just concentrate on what we can do well. It needs addressing, and we didn't work hard enough to stop crosses. We didn't affect the quality of the ball into their front two enough. So I suppose all those things together mean that it was a game which was there to be won, in all honesty, and we end up coming away with the same result that we had at West Brom, although different types of games. So a lesson, and the players now need to make sure that when we take to the field against Coventry that we are at our best. It's as simple as that.
You talked the other night about not being, in your words, a soft touch.
Yeah.
We have shown Barnsley, Peterborough, that we can grind games out, and there is some grit within that group of players. Is that what you want to see on Saturday?
Yeah, but what I also said the other night is consistency is our problem. So the relief, I suppose, from getting our first home win wasn't backed up with a performance which we needed to produce, and that is one with the same types of mental resilience, and we didn't show it.
Is it largely the mental side, or is it to do with, you talked about being better with the ball, for example?
Could be a bit of both. Look, it doesn't. When I say it doesn't matter, what we have to do is focus very much on making sure that we get our performance right now against Coventry. It needs debriefing, the game, of course it does. But then it's about making sure that the performance is right, and that our attitude to the game is right too. So we'll see. We'll see who is selected for the game against Saturday. We're still assessing one or two players who have got knocks and may not be available. So we'll just see how it goes.
In particular, Matty James, Nathan Baker. Obviously, Matty hobbled off the other night. Yeah. How's he looking?
Well, he's had for a couple of games now. He's struggled with that. So we'll see. Nathan definitely won't be available because he's making improvements, but he's still suffering the effects of what turned out to be a very, very nasty concussion event. So hopefully it's a case of having a much more comprehensive squad when we come back from the international break.
Tommy Conway, Joe Williams back in training. They'll be eager to play. It's one thing getting them on the training pitch. It's another putting them into the match. How do you balance that?
By not panicking. So in other words, the game's important at the weekend. The result's important for us, I know, because of our form of late. But having said that, it's also important to not take undue risks with players, and I think that's always the decision which is the most difficult thing for some players to deal with when they feel able, but we as a staff decide to not select them for reasons which are for their own benefits. But we'll see. I'll make another assessment again tomorrow.
And Antoine Semenyo, is he still a bit away?
But again, after the international break, I would expect him to be available. Yeah.
Almost 3,000 City fans will come to Coventry, which is great. A great following. How important is it really to give them something to cheer about?
Well, if we don't give them something to cheer about, they'll let their feelings be known to us, and I think that's very important to reflect on too. We do need to go there and perform. We need to try and win the game, and that's really quite straightforward in my mind. Every game that we play has the same relevance in my own head. But on the back of the Birmingham game, I think it's very important we get a gritty performance and hopefully 3 points.